I'm off to work.
Right. Nick, I'm sorry I'm such a pain.
You're not.
I am. I mope about all day, moan at you about not going out. I forget you never go out either. You should.
There's no need.
You should go out. Enjoy yourself. What about tonight? Why don't you take Archie for a drink?
I'd rather stay in. Anyway, we can't afford it.
We're not so poor you can't afford to buy yourself a drink. It'll do you good. You need to relax.
Elsa, you can't make me relax if I don't want to.
I've made my mind up. You're going out and that's that.
Why are you so keen on me going out all of a sudden?
I've already told you. It's only fair. So you'll go then, tonight?
I'll think about it.
Well, not too long. It's a special offer, this week only.
All right then, well, if it'll make you feel happier, then I will go out. Yeah, it'd be nice to see Archie. I'll buy him a drink. See you later.
Oh, do leave off, Henry. There's no need to be so tidy so early in the day.
I'm hoping to come across my notes for the town twinning meeting tonight, if truth be known. Ah, here they are.
Either you seen Michael this morning?
I thought he was doing the milking.
He was meant to be. Never showed up.
He's usually very reliable.
He's never been told he won't have a job before.
Nothing to do with it, Ma. I told him he had a job here till October. I just hope he's not being stupid.
Michael's a good worker. He deserves better.
Look, I haven't got time to argue. If he shows up, send him out.
Archie, what are you doing here?
Just thinking. There's no law against that, is there?
Sam told me about what happened with the ice cream van.
I bet he did. Did he tell you what a prattle look with ice cream stuck all over my face?
No, he didn't say anything like that.
I can't believe it. I just stood there. I should have done something.
Archie, what could you have done?
I don't know, but I should have done something. I mean, well, I feel like I've let Sam down.
Sam? How?
Well, he was starting to trust me about the bullying. I mean, there's not many people do that. Trust me, I mean. Then what happens? I get bullied, and what do? Nothing. Just stand there with ice cream all over my face. I bet he thinks I'm a right idiot now.
No, I'm sure he doesn't. Look, I'll bring him over this afternoon, shall I? Help you with the van?
No. Oh, yeah, all right. Maybe I'll come up with an idea before then. I'll see you, darling.
It's a hard life down on the farm. You're miles away.
I was just looking at the foal. So contented. A few hours ago, he was kicking up blue murder. Now, we weaned him from his mum yesterday. So he was squealing in one box and she was kicking like crazy next door, trying to break out. So, what is it today, then? Another riding lesson?
No. I thought you might like to come out with me tonight.
I'd love to.
Seeing as we're already being talked about, we might as well be seen in public.
Talked about by whom?
A couple of my old dears. They saw you at Evensong the other night and they asked if we were, as they put it, courting.
Courting? What did you tell them?
I didn't. It wouldn't have made any difference anyway. They're probably already on stage 2 of their campaign already.
Campaign?
Yeah. You see, the old dears of any parish fall into 2 categories. Those who believe that all clergymen are sexless and are not allowed any relationship whatsoever. And the others whose life's ambition it is to marry off young curates to the nearest available spinster.
But I'm not a spinster.
Oh, well. Young widows count for bonus points in the old score sheet.
Eric, what brings you here? I was hoping to see Caroline about our little jaunt this evening. You know, finalise a time, fix a venue. Though she did say that she'd be quite happy for me to do it. Nice, isn't it, when an attractive lady pays a compliment like that? Isn't it, Ellen? Is she in, then?
It's her day off.
Oh, excellent. Oh, well, resting, no doubt, so that she'll look her gorgeous best for this evening. I'll give her a call, then.
She's gone out.
Oh, well, no matter. Perhaps you'd be kind enough to tell her that I'll pick her up at 7:30 this evening. There's a good chap. Well, as far as I'm concerned, if I'm not good enough for him after October, then I'm not good enough for him now.
Oh, it's so unfair. I can't believe Joe would do anything like that.
Better start looking for another job. I've a good mind to leave now, and I've done with it.
Maybe it'd be best to wait, you know, until you found other work.
Why? What difference would it make?
Well, you might need references or something.
Oh, great. So I'll spend the next couple of months working my guts out with a job with no future. And then when I've got all the time in the world, you'll be off to university some summer, eh?
You'll be able to see me at Leeds.
Yeah, but I want to spend some time with you now. Look, I'll tell you what. I won't hand me noticing, but why don't we go away for a couple of weeks on holiday? I mean, I'm not in the right frame of mind to do any proper work at the moment anyway.
Yeah, but haymaking starts next week. Joe won't be very pleased.
Well, why shouldn't I go away with my fiancée?
Oh, it would be nice. Just the two of us.
Oh, well, why don't we go then? In fact, let's collect my stuff now and then we can be off.
Right, yeah, but I think we should tell everybody else first. I mean, it's just not fair.
Fair?
Well, I mean, on Annie. She's on our side.
Yeah, OK. Anyway, I can't wait to see the faces when we tell them.
Hey, not so much ice cream here, actually.
Not planning to, am I? What are you doing here anyway? What's up with school?
Well, I've finished revision now. It doesn't matter what I do.
All right for some, innit?
To be honest with you, I'm bored to tears. I'll tell you what, do you want any help selling ice cream?
Well, I don't need any help selling them, but you could buy one. What do you think?
Well, it might work. Yeah, I could give them out of school if you wanted.
All right, look. You'll take them. Get as many people there as you can for 3:30, all right?
Yeah, sure.
See you later, son.
Cheers.
Caroline, where have you been?
Shopping, Alan. Got myself a new pair of earrings. I want to look my best for tonight.
Could you come round behind? I need some help.
I'm sorry, Alan. It's my day off.
It was your day off, Caroline. I'm very sorry. It's entirely my fault. I've made a bit of a mess of the days off. I've let you and Kathy have the same day off, you see.
Oh, dear. That was silly of you, Alan.
I know it's inconvenient, but it looks as if I need you now.
I'm sorry, Alan, but I don't see why I should suffer just because you've got your staff rotas mixed up.
Caroline, you can't leave me to cope on my own. I mean, look how busy we are now.
You'll probably be even busier this evening.
I knew you'd help me. I knew I could rely on you.
You can rely on me, Alan, to enjoy what should be a delicious meal at the new Italian restaurant, followed no doubt by a few glasses of excellent wine.
Caroline.
Unless, of course, Eric has other ideas.
Oh, I'm not sure about this, Archie.
You've got to do something, Dolly. I can't let him just walk all over me.
Yeah, well, I'm worried it might give Sam the wrong idea.
He's already got the wrong idea. He thinks that the bloke with the biggest muscles wins every time. That's why he's been picked on at school.
Yeah, but how's this going to help?
Because he's seen this bloke using violence against me. I'm going to show him that there's a different way.
I don't know.
All right, then. I'll go over there and crack him one, see what that teaches him.
Oh, OK, Archie. Come on, Sam. Help me hand these out.
All right, Archie.
Yep.
We're ready?
Yeah, look, go and get in queue while Sam hands leaflets out.
OK.
All right?
Yep.
Yes, lads.
Chocolate and vanilla, please, mate.
I promise to give the bearer 2 ices of their choice. You must be joking.
Come on, mate. You're not keeping your promise. What about this lot?
Where's this lot come from?
Right, Archie. I reckon that's an extremely large chocolate and vanilla ice cream you owe me.
Right, come on then, old lad. Get these ice creams ready. Lots of hungry customers. Jump in.
Oh, good grief, you scared the life out of me.
Come in.
Well, of course. What can I do?
We're looking for Jack.
He's out hedging, top 20, I think.
I tried to find Joe.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't looking for you, Michael. He was pretty upset when you didn't turn in this morning.
Well, that's why I want to find him. Or Jack.
Well, can't it wait till later?
We won't be here later.
What do you mean you won't be here? Michael's got work to do.
No, I haven't. Not after October.
Oh, look, Michael. Rachel, this is not the answer.
We've already made up our minds, so if you wouldn't mind passing on the message, we'd be obliged.
No.
Why not?
Look, I do understand. But if you and Michael are going to go shooting off, the least you can do is tell Annie.
Of course we're going to tell Annie. What do you take us for?
You've got to sort this out properly.
What's there to sort out? You're giving me the push and I'm going on holiday. Come on, Rachel.
There you go, Spudge. And that's 10p change, partner. Good lad. Very much. Hey, up, it's some nasty little kids from your school again. I'll sort them out.
No, it's all right, Archie.
Oh, careful. What do you think you're doing?
We won't serve you unless you keep properly.
So, see you in a couple of weeks then, Annie.
Now, you look after yourself and each other. And when you get wherever you're going, I want a phone call to say you're all right.
Promise. And thanks for the understanding.
I can't say that I do understand, love, but you do seem set on it.
Bye then, Mrs. Suckling.
Bye.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm going on holiday. We're going on holiday.
Come on, Rachel. How's it going to help, eh? How's it going to help Michael?
Oh, he's got work for the next couple of months.
Oh, big deal. What's the point in him working his guts out for the next couple of months just for you to dump him at the end of it?
Not like that, and he knows it.
Well, excuse me, would you all mind not talking about me as if I wasn't here? I might be dispensable, but I'm not invisible.
Come on, there's no need.
Look, what I need right now is out of here. What do you think I need? I need a job. Look, come on, Rachel, I've had enough of this.
Rachel, come back.
Bye, Annie.
Oh, great. Joe, what did you say to him, for heaven's sake?
Oh, that's right. Blame me. I was the one that wanted to keep him on, remember?
You shouldn't have told him so soon.
But you've got to give him proper notice so he can find someone else.
What a time to go short-handed, just before haymaking.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. And when that young man becomes a member of this family, I hope he forgives you.
Oh, Ma.
Oh, go on off with you. You haven't got time to sit here chatting. Not when you've just got rid of your best worker.
Are you sure you don't mind?
You've had a hard day. You've not been out for ages. Go on, I'll be all right.
Do you want to bring anything back?
Bag of nuts, salted. Now go on, go.
All right. See you later.
Bye. Hello? Oh, hi, Louise. How's things? Why, what's up? Yeah, of course you can. I'm in on my own. All right, see you later.
You're kidding.
Look, will this do, or would you prefer to go inside?
No, this will be fine. It's pretty packed inside anyway.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Hey up, Chris, how's things?
None of your business, Jack.
Charming.
When I go, Will, I want to go quick. Just like that, in mid-pint.
Aye, canny death.
Not much chance of that happening in here, is there?
You really are a pessimist, Seth. Always looking on the black side.
What sort of pessimist would I be if I didn't?
What's your Nick? Haven't seen you around for a while.
Yeah. How's Archie been in?
Haven't seen him.
Do you want a drink?
Some hopes. We've been standing around here for hours, haven't we, Mr. Turner?
You'd think he'd have more sense than giving them both the same night off.
Speaking of which...
You look lovely, Caroline.
Thank you, Sarah.
Yes, lovely. You're going through with it, then?
Alan, it's an evening out, not a death sentence. Hi, love. Not seen you in for a while.
Elsa's idea. Thought I should have a night out. I don't know why.
Who's the lucky fella, Mrs. Bates?
That will be me, Bill.
Lucky is the word. Damn right it is.
Did you say something, Mr. Turner?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
If you're ready, Caroline, your chariot awaits you.
Thank you, Eric. Don't wait up, Alan.
Good evening, old boy.
Tell me all about it, then.
There's not a lot to tell, really.
That's not how it sounded on the phone. I was expecting to have to do my Claire Ain a bit. I even got a box of tissues out.
They're not worth crying over, are they, really?
when it comes down to it. I mean, we're much better off without them.
I know what you mean. So, what happened?
Oh, the usual stuff, I suppose. He was just interested in sex and I wanted something else. Something more.
You didn't want to get married, did you?
No, don't be daft.
It's not that bad, you know.
No?
Well, I mean, Nick and I aren't actually married.
You might as well be. Stuck here all day and with the same fella every night.
Well, at least he's not only interested in one thing like your Phil.
No, I don't mean to say I want to spend every night with him. But don't you get bored with Nick?
Of course not. He's really good to me.
Well, so long as you're happy.
Hey, watch it.
Shove it, Nick.
What's all that about?
He's been staring out of that window ever since he got here. It's your Kathy and Tony Charlton.
Oh, that serves him right. Don't fancy a game of darts?
Sorry, Nick.
I thought Michael or Rachel might have been in.
Well, they're on holiday.
Cheer up, man, it might never happen.
Just tired.
Caroline's a sensible woman, Alan. She knows how to handle a bloke like Pollard. But I must admit, I'm glad I'm not out with him.
That's exactly how I feel.
Well, you wouldn't want to go out with you, Alan.
I just wish I hadn't let her go.
It's not up to you. Caroline's a free agent.
But she's too trusting by half. I'm in the hands of a snake like Pollard.
More coffee, Frank?
No, thanks, Henry. I've had enough coffee to sing a battleship. Look, why don't we just get on with it?
We can hardly go ahead with just you and me here.
I don't see why not. It's not my problem if no one can be bothered to turn up.
I'm sure everybody had a very good reason, Frank. The whole point is we've got to get a proper representation from the village as a whole, to get a proper cross-section of their views.
I'll tell you what, Henry. We'll ask them what they think after we've decided something. You got the agenda there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, I think we'll start with item number 1. Apologies for absence.
It's not funny, really, you know, Elsa. You're supposed to be commiserating with me, not making me laugh.
Oh, go on. A good laugh never hurt anybody.
I'll say one thing about Phil. He was always a good laugh. He never took anything seriously.
No, Nick's always serious. Too serious sometimes.
If he'd been a bit more attentive, it would have been entirely different, I'm sure it would. But he never just wanted a night in. You know, just the two of us.
Oh, perhaps you should swap him for Nick. He never wants a night out.
He should be grateful. Phil was always out with his mates down the pub and playing football. I mean, even when we did go out together, he didn't take any notice of me till it was time to go home.
Oh, it's all I can do to persuade Nick to go out for half an hour. I tell you what, though. Why don't we go out next week? Just the two of us.
Yeah. I take it you don't mean going to evening classes again?
Oh, you must be joking. I've never been so bored.
We could go to that pub again, do some more karaoke.
Yes!
Right. Am I firm?
Stop a bit longer, Nick. Gets worse after 10 o'clock.
No, there's something on telly I want to see, Seth.
Nah, you can't tear yourself away from your Elsa for 5 minutes. That's your problem.
See you later.
If anything happens to her, I'll never forgive myself.
They're only going for a meal, Alan. What possible harm could come to her?
But you don't know Pollard like I do. And he's quite likely, in my opinion, to misinterpret her friendliness for, well, encouragement, if you see what I mean.
He's got a point, Jack. I mean, Pollard.
You see, Sarah knows what I mean. You see, Jack, I consider myself to be a responsible man, and I would be less than that if I didn't do something to try and rectify the situation.
Do what?
Well, go out after her. Sarah, would you take over from me for an hour? I would be very grateful.
Alan, don't you think you're being a
Sarah?
little...
Oh, all right. But only for an hour. If you're not back like then, I'm going to hand over to Seth.
Thank you. You won't regret this.
Let's hope you don't.
Hey, you can't do that. What about our beer?
What beer, Seth?
Them 2 pints that Bill paid for just a minute ago. Right, Bill?
So what should I do then, Elsa? Ring him up and tell him to get knotted, or wait till he rings me and then tell him to get knotted?
It's not a lot of difference, really, is there?
Not a lot, no. I think I'll just string him along.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Nick. You back early?
Yeah. I didn't know you were expecting company, Elsa.
Oh, I wasn't. Louise rang after you'd gone. She thought she'd come round.
So I see. She nuts.
Thanks.
Do you want a drink, Nick?
Oh, no, thanks. Alice all right?
Not a peep. Are you sure you won't have a drink?
No, I'll just go and see how she is.
So come on then, should I ring him? I mean, what if he doesn't ring? Knowing him, he won't.
Well, why don't you ring him and pretend to be somebody else?
Who?
Well, I don't know. Anybody. Who do we know that he fancies? You can easily disguise your voice over the phone with a handkerchief and then...
Ask him if it's true we've finished.
How long is it since you last looked at her? She's soaking, the poor thing. She must have been lying up there for hours.
Well, it doesn't seem to have bothered her. She hasn't made a sound.
You are not supposed to wait until she starts crying, Elsa.
I can't watch her all the time.
It doesn't look like you've watched her at all.
I didn't know Louise was coming round. Anyway, it's only a dirty nappy, for heaven's sake.
Anything could have happened and you wouldn't have known.
Yeah, well, it didn't, did it? I'll go and see to her now.
Oh, don't bother yourself. I wouldn't want to interrupt your conversation. I'll see to her myself.
Sorry it's been such a waste of time, Frank. We'll do better next time, I assure you.
I'll make sure of that, Henry. I assure you.
Oh, dear. Would have been better if nobody had turned up. You know what Frank Tate must think?
Well, it wasn't your fault. You did remind them. And at least you agreed on Sarah's replacement for Dolly.
If she accepts.
Oh, meeting over already, is it?
Never got off the ground. Only Frank Tate turned up.
Who are we meant to be twinning with, any road?
Vatican City at this rate. It'll need a Pope's miracle to get it off the ground.
Emmerdale. Kate. Kate, is that really you?
You're wasting your time.
Be a little bit more cooperative.
A gentleman should never put a lady into this position.
Will you? Please.
Oh, very well. I don't seem to have much choice. Well, look the other way, at least.
Caroline! I knew it. Knew it. Silver-tongued snake. What have you promised her? Thank God I got here in time.
Alan, what on earth are you doing here?
What is this? Are you spying on us?
Eric, I hold you entirely responsible.
For what?
For the humiliation of this lady. You've obviously charmed her with your evil ways.
I think you'll find that Caroline knows exactly what she's doing. Caroline?
Alan, there are times when a girl has to be prepared to make sacrifices. This was one of those times, and I willingly agreed. Even when it meant using this to replace the fan belt.
All right, love, if you're sure. Bye.
What is it, Joe?
That's Kate, Ma. She's out of prison.
Joe, that's wonderful.
I don't understand, though. She's staying with her father in Sheffield. Why didn't she just come home?